Once we arrive at the classroom, she points the door. She points? She opens the door and ushers me to enter first. God, what's happening to me? I thought the saying was ladies first, but I bet she's being considerate because I only have one free arm right now. That's nice of her. After walking in and hearing the door close, I realized that this was the classroom I just left before the whole incident happened. What a coincidence. So what's the plan, Yuri? She walks over to where the closet is, takes a seat on the floor, her back parallel with the wall. Did I say her black? Her back. And sets her bag on the floor close to her.
Here, dang it. Come sit down next to me.
That doesn't really answer my question. What are we going to do about hungry food time? Without saying anything, I comply with her request and sit down to her left. The moment I begin thinking of questions to ask her, she reaches into her bag, pulls out 2 more tissues, a small bottle of rubbing alcohol, and starts opening it. Does she always carry all that around with her? What does she plan on doing?
How are you feeling, Hallie? Does it still hurt?
Now that you mention it, it doesn't hurt as bad as it used to. Yuri exhales as she takes one tissue and places it on top of the other. Folding them up into a smaller, thicker square, she applies a little bit of rubbing alcohol.
That's good. Please let me take another look.
Wait a minute. Is she going to do what I think she's going to do? This is looking just like when Mom used to take care of me whenever I got hurt. I don't remember what Mom used every time, but I remember it stinging pretty bad. I reluctantly remove the tissue from my face so that Yuri can do her magic.
Looks like it's cleaned up considerably. I'm sorry in advance if this hurts.
I don't respond back. I just close my eyes and wait for the inevitable stinging sensation to infiltrate my face. Come on, it's been 3 seconds now. I just want this to... I inhale a little strongly and close my eyes a little tighter in response to the prepared yet also unexpected stinging I predicted. God, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just hang on. I'll be all over soon. Just hang in there. I exhale the moment all unpleasant sensations have stopped. Relax my eyes and open them. Once my eyesight returns to normal, I look around to see Yuri messing around trying to get a bandage out of its wrapper.
Hold still for a bit.
Once she has overcome that obstacle, she carefully approaches me again and applies the bandage over the now presumably cleaner area. She reels back and begins cleaning up all the garbage items around her. I take my right hand and feel where the bandage was applied. Yep, that's on there pretty well. That's not always easy to do right. I wonder if this was her first attempt at this. Hey! Once she finishes placing all the garbage in her bag, for whatever reason, she looks over to me. Thanks for the help. That's very nice of you, but how come you wanted to help so bad? The nurse probably would have done the same thing.
Well, we're friends, are we not? Aren't friends supposed to help each other? I was too forward with all of this, wasn't I? I don't usually act like that.
No. No need to worry. I'm glad you decided to help.
I'm sorry, Hallie. I feel like I don't quite know everything about being a dedicated friend.
It's okay, Yuri. Something new like this can be hard to figure out, but it seems like you're getting the hang of it. Thanks again for helping, by the way. I feel like I owe you one now. Aw.
That's the least I can do. I guess it just felt like the right thing to do, so I trusted my instincts. If I may ask, what caused all of this to happen?
I kinda don't want to talk about it, but remember that Wallace guy I told you about yesterday?
Yes, but I can't put a face to the name.
Remember what I said yesterday about him picking on various people?
Oh, no. You don't mean...
Yes. I have no clue why.
The nerve of him.
My eyes widen a little bit at her sudden outburst.
Nobody deserves to be treated as such, especially someone as special as my friend.
I'm just gonna assume she doesn't mean special needs. I'm glad you care, Yuri. At least someone in this building does. Why do people have to act the way they do? Why can't people care more sometimes? Because they're hurting inside themselves. There are times when I wish I was invisible so that nobody would bother me. Nobody would have a reason to inflict pain on everyone. Nobody would have a reason to throw words like creep and stupid around. There wouldn't be any inappropriate insinuation of who likes who. A lot more people could live their lives more comfortably.
Holly, stop it.
That's when she reaches to place her hand on my shoulder with a look of concern.
Please, don't think you're the cause of all this. We all have a little devil inside of us. Some just let them show by how they act or speak.
She takes a second or two to take a breather, while her grip on my shoulder remains consistent.
Both you and I may be different from others, but our existence alone is not the reason why they act the way they do. I know what it's like to want to disappear. I know what it's like to get laughed at for simply being yourself.
Her grip tightens a little bit.
And it pains me to hear about such things happening to you. Just know that you're not alone. I may not know what else to say other than I value our friendship greatly, and I wouldn't like it very much if you vanished.
Yuri looks away from me, visibly flustered. I didn't expect for this girl to make a smirk appear on my face, but here we are. I think she's a keeper. I take my free arm and place it on her shoulder. Thanks for making me feel better. I know I'd like being friends with you. She can't hide her smile as this impromptu hug lasts for a few seconds. Hey, that reminds me. What are we going to do about lunchtime? We only have about 25 minutes left until it's over. Oh no, that's not nearly enough time to get food or anything. Her eyes light up as she realizes the time restraints we now have.
Oh, you're right.
When we release from each other, she pulls her bag towards her, reaches inside, and pulls out a bento box. I see quite a few of those in the lunchroom whenever I decide to eat in there, but I wouldn't expect Yuri to bring one. I wonder if she does this every day. She turns around to face me and opens it up. Inside is grilled whitefish, white rice, zucchini, and some kind of white fruit I've never seen in my life. It is the whitest lunch I've ever seen except for the zucchini. I think to me, zucchinis are kind of even white on the inside. They almost look like eyeballs, but dear lord, everything else smells amazing. Everything that I recognize in there is something that I enjoy. That's one thing I'm glad my parents got me into, trying all different kinds of food as a kid. While I'm admiring the look and scent of what's in front of me, Yuri places the bento box down. Reaching into her bag again, she pulls out 2 pairs of chopsticks and hands me one of the pairs. Looks like both sets are made of plastic, which is good because bamboo irritates my lips. I wonder if that's the cause with her. Or the cause with her? The case, probably. Also, the amount of stuff in there makes me think that her bag is a replica of that one Blue Robot Cat's 4th-dimensional secret gadget pocket. What? You lost me, bro. You've lost me. Oh, thanks, Yuri. I left my set in the locker.
I didn't think my extra pair of chopsticks would come in handy so soon.
A dumb smile appears on my face. God, she's so silly. It's pretty likable. Here's another fun factoid for you. Likeable is correct without this E. It's also correct this way. You can use either one, but I'm always in favor of fewer vowels, so you can drop that A if you want. Heh, by the way, did you make this yourself?
Oh, yes I did.
I am amazed. Is cooking another one of your hobbies?
Well, I don't know if I would consider it to be a hobby. It's something my mother showed me how to do every now and then.
Man, this girl's good at everything. Neat. Let's enjoy, we don't have much time left. She smiles eagerly at me like she's been waiting for this moment for a while.
Agreed.
Taking a hold of my pair of chopsticks, I grab a piece of the whitefish and devour it. Holy mother of balls. This is too good. There's no way she made this. I mean, you can't make fish, but words. I'm glad that Yuri brought me over here for this. I look over to her to see her enjoying what she made as well. She looks so content, so happy, so pretty. Maybe I shouldn't stare at her. Oh, I know. I clear my throat before speaking to her. Hey, Yuri. Once I see that I've grabbed her attention, I use my chopsticks to point to the white fruit, but I still don't know what it's called. What are these supposed to be?
Oh, those. Those are lychee fruit. I'm guessing you've never had them before.
No, I have not. Yuri grabs her chopsticks, snatching up one of the fruits. Meanwhile, I stare at the bento again, nearly drooling, admiring what she made for today. Since she's eating hers now, maybe she'll save the other one for me. I'll grab one when I feel up to it. It's been so long since Mom made zucchini. Time comes to a screeching halt. Did she just... As I am frozen in this moment, my sense of sight overpowers my sense of taste as I look over to see Yuri looking away, red in the face, gripping her hair again. Don't worry, I wasn't expecting it either. Oh yeah, I have a fruit to taste. Once I'm out of my short stupor, I take a few bites, and am pleased by how well this tastes. The texture is definitely different from everything else I've had in my life, but these are nice and sweet. I can definitely see myself enjoying these again in the future. In fact, I look over to Yuri again, whose face hasn't changed one bit.
I can't believe I did that.
Relax. I really like them. I want another one. I scooch a little bit closer to her to grab another lychee fruit out of the 3 remaining and happily enjoy it.
You probably think I'm even more weird now. Weirder would be the word.
Nah, you're being likable, not weird.
I know you'd say. Huh?
You're really fun to be around. I even told you that yesterday.
Fun.
She looks away blushing for about the 13th time I've seen her do so in my life. Now, you know I've gotta get back at you somehow, right?
What?
Maybe I shouldn't have worded it that way. I think I worried her.
What do you mean?
Relax, Yuri. Yuri! I don't mean anything bad by that. We should probably hurry up, though. Oh?
Okay. Don't make me worry like that.
My right hand scratches the back of my head for the first time today. Right. My bad. Or we continue enjoying our meal until no grain of rice is left uneaten. Once we've finished up, Yuri takes the now empty bento and places it back into her bag along with her pair of chopsticks. Since Yuri let me borrow her second pair of chopsticks, it only seems right if I return them to her. I reach over to her to poke her left shoulder and hand her my pair. Hey Yuri, you can have these back now. She looks back at me, not sure what to think.
Oh, you can hold on to them if you'd like, that is.
I mean, thanks, but I'm afraid I'll end up losing them, and that'd make me feel bad if I did that. Besides, I have my own pair I can bring if we decide to do this again. These are yours, anyways.
Well, okay, Hallie. I'll trust your judgment.
She takes the pair from me and also places them in her bag. Then she grabs her bag and we both get up from the floor. We both leave the classroom and begin making our way to my locker. Goodness, pardon me. Thankfully, the hallway is rather empty. We probably have about 1 minute or so of silence before students start flooding the hallways, trying to get to wherever they need to be. Once me and Yuri approach my locker, she taps on my shoulder to get my attention.
Hey, Hallie.
Yeah? She looks relieved.
Thank you for earlier. This was very enjoyable for me.
She's the one who patched me up. She's the one who shared her lunch with me and introduced me to something new. I'm the one who should be thanking her. So do it. You know what? Why not? Without a warning, I approach her and wrap my arms around her. Oh goodness, she doesn't initially respond. No, Yuri, thank you for turning today around for me. You're a lifesaver. Let's do this again sometime. As I'm up close, I end up smelling a hint of lavender? It must be her hair or perfume or something. Either way, it adds to this moment. This kind of reminds me of that one song, something about in the arms of an angel, except nowhere near as dark. But she isn't hugging back. I end up releasing from her to see that her face has been destroyed by pink, but I can't help the slow creeping feeling of disappointment inside me.
I'll see you at the club.
With that, she runs off to wherever her locker is. Maybe I overdid it again. I guess I'll see her again later today. Not quite on hugging terms yet. Give time, bro. 2:59 p.m. Just about getting to the club. Classes are over for the day and it's time to make my way to the club. I'm looking forward to what's in store for the day. Walking out of class and towards my locker, I can't help but think about the lesson that was taught in my general English class today. General is a term that's used in this school for special education classes. At least there isn't a whole section of our school dedicated to general classes. That'd be kind of weird. Once I'm at my locker, I open it up, quickly stuff everything in my backpack, take my jacket and backpack out, and close my locker to avoid any further incidents. Man, that was a mouthful. On my way to the club, my mind still lingers on what I couldn't understand in English class today. I think Monica might be able to help. She's pretty smart, and I really haven't spoken with her much. Yeah, I'll do that. Approaching the clubroom and opening the door, I place my bag by the door and look around to see the usual scene. Monica's at the main desk in the corner. Sayori is looking in her bag for stuff. Natsuki is hanging out by one of the desks near the closet. Yuri is nowhere to be seen. That's strange, I'm usually the last one here. I'm certain she won't take too long. Monica then approaches me.
Hi, Hallie.
Huh? Oh, hey Monica. After looking at Monica for a little bit, my flashbacks of what happened at the end of the club yesterday appear and what Monica said to me. Maybe I should say something to her. Natsuki as well. Sorry about yesterday, by the way. She looks a little bit confused.
Oh, that. No need to worry about it. That's in the past now.
Phew. Okay, thanks, Monica. I give her a confirming nod to show how relieved I am, and she looks a bit happier.
Not a problem. Ready for another fun day here?
Yeah, for whatever today throws at me.
That's what I like to hear. You did remember to write a poem this time, right?
I did this time.
Good. After Poem Shark today, there will be a special announcement about the campaign.
What was I thinking about earlier today? Oh yeah! Hey Monica, you said I can tell you about anything that's bothering me, right? Looks like I threw her off guard.
Oh, of course. I'll try to help as much as I can.
Okay, because something in English class was bothering me today. So when I was walking here, I thought, Monica's smart, she might be able to help me. Yeah, any amount of confusion that was shown on Monica's face is now gone and has been replaced with a somewhat flirtatious look.
Oh, you were thinking of me? Well, aren't you a sweetheart? What was on your mind today?
Why the hell is she calling me that? It's time to make her question her academic career. Or make her question her academic career. Okay, intonation. Why does adjective and adverb both have to start with AD? Like, seriously. You have to make two words deliberately sound, like, almost exactly the same to confuse people? It's like, whoever did that had to have been doing it deliberately. Because, well, I mean, I don't know. I guess because they both describe something, so it's easier to remember that they both describe something because they both start with AD. But when's the last time you saw an ad that was descriptive? And the whole room has gone silent. This is 2 days in a row that I've been able to do this. Even Sayori is staring at me, mouth agape. Maybe I said too much.
Yuri's smart, right? I'm sure she can answer that.
That's when I feel a tap on my right shoulder.
I overheard everything. I'll be able to explain that to you when we get around to reading together today.
Okay, that sounds fair. She smiles back at me and proceeds to walk over to her usual desk in the room. I take this moment to close my eyes and bring both my arms up above my head to breathe a little bit. Something about having my airways open up more. I don't care if anyone's watching right now. Wait, what's stopping me from reading with her now? Oh, that's right. I should probably talk with Natsuki about yesterday. Oh dear Lord, please help me. Once I bring my arms down to a normal level, I take a moment to look around the club room again, only to see the actual usual scene before my eyes. Just like how things should be. I stay where I am for a little bit to build up my confidence before heading into the theoretical private property area that is the closet.